Nearly 3 weeks after the election, the transition officially begins. From President Trump to President-elect Joe Biden.
ABC's Faith Aboobi explains why now and who's being added to Biden's cabinet. That's our top story tonight at 10.
The General Services Administration has finally determined President-elect Joe Biden can access critical resources to begin his formal transition process. The unusually long determination comes 2 weeks after Biden was projected the winner of the 2020 presidential election, and while Biden is revealing the first wave of his national security team. The president-elect has confirmed career foreign policy official Tony Blinken as Secretary of State and experienced Foreign Service retiree Linda Thomas Greenfield as UN ambassador. Biden also making history as he names the first Latino to serve as DHS Secretary and first woman to be Director of National Intelligence. Former Secretary of State John Kerry also joining the Biden National Security Team as climate czar. The decisions, the latest sign President-elect Joe Biden is moving at record speed, forming his administration even as President Trump blocked his formal transition process.
Why did you go with national security first?
Because it's national security.
Just 58 days from Inauguration Day, President Trump still making baseless claims about the election results. In Georgia, asking for a third count of the ballots.
I understand that there are people out there who are upset, who are listening to people who are also upset, but has so far shown a lack of evidence, at least in this state, of any widespread issues.
In court, the president's legal team failing to provide any evidence of voter fraud. Judge after judge, including one in Pennsylvania this weekend, tossing out their request to overturn millions of votes without proof of rampant corruption.
The president's legal team has been a national embarrassment.
This as despite pushback from the Trump campaign, Michigan certified its election results today, putting more electoral college votes squarely in Biden's column. And ABC News has now confirmed the former Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen will be nominated to be Biden's Treasury Secretary. She'll be the first woman to hold that position. Faith Aboobi, ABC News, Washington.